YouTube, welcome back to another video on the channel, man. I hope you guys are having an incredible day. In today's video, man, we're gonna go ahead and check out the Premier League Player of the Month card for Rasmus Hojlund. Hojlund is an 88 rated card. He has high work rates, left-footed with 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Now, apologies, boys. I know that the SBC came out, I think this morning, but where I live, the SBC came out at like 6 a.m. in the morning. That was a little bit too early. But nevertheless, man, we are finally here ready to test out the new Player of the Month card. He can only play the striker and center forward positions. If we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, boys, we can see that the card does have the potential to be really solid in-game. He does have 93 pace with 92 acceleration and 93 sprint speed. Now, you could potentially go ahead and give him a hawk to make him even more quick. 88 shooting going to be a very important stat for the card. We do need him to bag a lot of goals. 90 attacking positioning, 92 finishing, and 91 shot power should be very clinical. Now, 72 passing for a striker is not great, and I do know that a lot of people like their strikers to have really good passing. Hojlund, not really great with his passing. 89 short pass, 64 long pass, and 76 curve, but again, I don't think it's going to be that big of a problem. Now, although the card does have 86 dribbling overall, he does only have 80 agility and 77 balance, so he probably won't be very quick and swift on the ball, but the rest of his dribbling stats are quite good. 87 reactions, 88 ball control, and 84 composure. Does also have the 4-star skill move, so that's going to be very interesting to test out. And then last but not least, boys, 88 physical for the card. Going to be a huge part to his game. Really good stamina at 89, 96 jumping as well, and then also 91 strength and 75 aggression, so he should be very strong on and off the ball. Now, if we jump on over to Footbin, boys, we can see that Hojlund does have 7 different playstyles. He has the aerial and quick step playstyle plus. The quick step is very effective, and if you do like to cross the ball, then the aerial is going to be very effective for you as well. He does also have the power shot, power header, pinged pass, rapid, and flare, so some pretty decent playstyles. Now, when it comes to chemistry styles, boys, there's probably 3 options that are going to work really well with the card. The first one is obviously the hawk chemistry style, and with the hawk, he is going to have the mostly lengthy acceleration type. He's going to have 97 pace, 94 shooting, and 91 physical with 95 strength and 83 aggression. I think if you want to go ahead and incorporate him as a striker, that's probably your best option when it comes to chem styles. Now, you can potentially go ahead and give him the hunter. That's going to give him the controlled lengthy acceleration type. It's going to max out his pace at 99. I don't really think that's going to make a major difference, and then it's going to give him 93 shooting. But if you do want him to maybe feel a bit better on the ball, then you can potentially go ahead and give him the engine as well. Most importantly, man, it's really going to help out with his agility and balance. He's going to have 84 agility and 85 balance, so he's definitely going to be a tad bit better on the ball. But in today's video, we're going to go ahead and give Hojlund the hawk chemistry style, and if we go ahead and look at this little chart right here, with the hawk, he does become a 93 rated striker. Going to be very interesting to test out in game. As always, boys, if you guys do enjoy these FC24 player reviews, go ahead and do me a huge favor. If you guys can, leave a like on today's video, and also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is the team we're going to be using in Foot Champions to test out the new Hojlund card. We're going to be playing him at the striker position in the 4-3-2-1 formation. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1, and let's see how good this card really is. All right, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1. Sergio Gomez, Bernardo Silva, Savio, Tevez, Sterling. It's a pretty good team. All right, boys, first things first, you guys know how we like to start every play review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling. Now, he doesn't have the greatest of agility and balance, and I will say, man, the left stick dribbling, he is a tad bit clunky on the ball, that's for sure. We honestly just want him to get into really good areas and convert a lot of chances. Oh, boys. That run was great. All right, boys. Let's see if we can string a few passes right here. Athena. We got Hojlund making the run. I think we're going to get to it. It wasn't the greatest of passes. Hojlund. A little bit of left stick dribbling. It's not bad, boys. Like, I will say, you can go ahead and give him an engine if you want him to be a bit more quick and swift on the ball. But I still don't think that it's going to, like, make a major difference. So I would honestly just make him a lot more quick and more clinical. But yeah, man, I think the best way to go ahead and incorporate him is maybe to, like, give the ball to, like, the center forward, center attacking mids, and just play a good pass into him. Hojlund, good attacking positioning. I tried to do a heel to heel right there. I thought he was just going to run past us. Nice. One more. We got Smolarek. We got Hojlund making that run. We could whip it into him. Does have the aerial, and then I was going to say he does have the aerial, and then he does also have the power header, but that cross was phenomenal, man. Easy finish. Athena. I'm actually going to play it to Hojlund. Good touch, man. Taking that touch right there to beat the defender. I mean, he's just so quick. Good finish as well, man. Rounds the goalkeeper. I will say, once he gets going, he is very quick. The hot chemistry style with the mostly lengthy acceleration type works really well, in my opinion. The acceleration also with the quick step playstyle plus is very effective. And we're going to get the rage quit. Okay, boys, we'll take it. All right, boys, here we are jumping into game number 2. This time, we're actually coming up against a much better team. Henri, Garincha, Best, Charlton, Essia, Mateus. Tackle, boys, things you love to see. Hojlund. Now, we could maybe test out like a ball roll Trivela. I like the acceleration, man. With the quick step playstyle plus, he is very quick. That pass was half decent as well. Nice. Through the middle. Hojlund, fake shot. Good acceleration. That little touch is good as well. Allison, very quick off of his line. He does have team of the year, Allison. I think, yeah. Nice. Hojlund. A little bit of left stick dribbling in the box. Okay, boys, not half bad. I will say you can still definitely get the job done with him when it comes to his dribbling. Now, right here, man, we do have a corner, and I'm going to try to whip it into Hojlund. I'm not the greatest at corners, but we'll give it a try. Hojlund, win the header. Ooh, boys. The power header and then also the aerial playstyle plus with this really high jumping. If you're really good at corners and crosses, that's going to be very OP. Like right there, I didn't even really whip in like the craziest of crosses, but he still got on the end of it. Good tackle right there. Pina. Good pass. One more. Rasmus on his left foot. He hit it with his right. He is going to get a bit of jam. That's one of the ugliest goals that I've ever scored, man. Let's just go ahead and skip that. But as you guys can see, man, with this high physicality and this high strength, he can hold off a lot of these different defenders. And by holding off those defenders, man, he gets a lot of things to go his way. Oh, this guy literally does not control his defenders. Good pass. Hojlund touch. Ball roll. I will say, man, the dribbling in and around the box has not been too bad. I will say, man, for the most part, he has been very clinical. He can bag you so many goals. Sterling with a nice turn. Rasmus, good attacking positioning. Touch. Yeah, man, that quick step playstyle plus is just so effective. 4-star weak foot. Maybe could have been a little bit better. Need a little bit of support right here. One more. Hojlund, heel to heel. Gets around the defender. 4-star skill moves. It went through the legs, man. I do think like when you want to go ahead and perform a skill move with him like a Burba spin, it is quite slow. Rasmus, nice little step over. I will say the step over is probably the best skill move to go ahead and incorporate with the card. Good pass as well. Athena is going to score. Beautiful assist. But yeah, man, I wouldn't really do Burba spins or anything like that. I think the step over with the quick step playstyle plus is just really effective. The best skill move to use with the card. Come on, boys. Rasmus, straight from kickoff. What a game we have, boys. 4-4. Good dribbling right there. Rasmus touch. It's not great. Burba spin. Not half bad. We go for the shot. Let's go, boys. Straight from kickoff. Pretty decent dribbling right there. A really good finish. I will say, man, for the most part, his finishing is by far the standout stat. He is very clinical. Try to get Asignon maybe in the attack a little bit. An extra body forward. Good movement right here. Over top. Hojlund. Go around the goalkeeper. I thought about the chip, but then I was like, oh, let's do this. And it's going to find the back of the net, man. Like I said, his finishing is really, really nice. I think if you don't mind using strikers with like a bigger build and that are maybe a tad bit more clunky on the ball, but their finishing is really good, Hojlund, definitely a great option for that. Got Rasmus in a little bit of space. I think he might step with the center back. There we go. We'll whip it in. Decent cross, touch, finesse shot. Well, yeah, boys. He is so clinical, man. If you need like a budget striker to bag you a lot of goals, Hojlund is a great option for that. The finishing in and around the box is just so good, kind of like in real life. Over top. It's going to have to wait to bring it down. There we go. Power shot. Hojlund. Ooh. Now, I will say, boys, a few moments ago, I said his long shots and his power shots aren't anything too crazy. That's a wonderful finish. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Premier League Player of the Month Hojlund card in a few games of FUT Champions. And to be completely honest, man, for 80,000 coins to go ahead and complete the SBC, you are getting a nice budget striker. So in order to complete the SBC, it is an 86 rated team with a team of the week card. So it is very easy to complete and very cheap. If we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, boys, we did go ahead and give him the Hawk chemistry style. And with the Hawk, he does have 96 acceleration and 97 sprint speed. And I will say, man, in-game, he is very quick, especially with his quick step playstyle plus. The 88 shooting for me personally, boys, was the standout stat. With the Hawk, he does have 94 attacking positioning and 96 finishing. He was extremely clinical. 72 passing, nothing too crazy right there. It isn't a great stat for a striker, but honestly, I didn't really see that big of a problem with it. Now, the 86 dribbling, boys, I will say that the left stick dribbling with 80 agility and 77 balance isn't great. Now, you could potentially go ahead and give him the engine chem style, and that might make him a tad bit more quick and swift, but I do think that I would rather have the pace, shooting, and physical rather than the dribbling. And then last but not least, boys, and a huge part to his game, his 88 physical with the Hawk does have 95 strength and 83 aggression. He is a bit of a tank in game. Overall, I'm going to go ahead and give the card like an 8.5 out of 10 rating, man. I think that he makes a really solid striker if you have a budget team. But if you do run a Premier League team or you're maybe just starting off with FC24, I do think that this SBC is pretty decent value. For 80,000 coins to get an 88 rated card is definitely pretty solid in my opinion. And I do just want to go ahead and say if you do want to go ahead and incorporate Hojlund to the max in your team, I would probably go ahead and just incorporate him as a striker where he gets into really good areas and converts a lot of chances. If you do like to cross the ball and create chances like that, Hojlund is a fantastic player for that with his aerial playstyle plus. And yeah, man, if you don't mind using strikers with the bigger build, Hojlund is a fantastic option for you. He's going to bag you a lot of goals. And overall, man, a pretty decent SBC. Like I said, if you do have the fodder, an 86 rated team and a team of the week card, and you are just starting off with FC24, I do think that he's a pretty decent option. But that is going to be the end of today's video, man. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like. Comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review. And then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new, boys. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.